Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington, D.C., I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
General stores were backbones of Western towns. They weren't specialized shops, they were everything at once. Food, tools, fabric, cookware, mail-order goods, and supplies all moved through the same space. Stocking was dense and deliberate. Shelves were packed because deliveries were infrequent and unpredictable. If something ran out, there was no guarantee it could be replaced quickly. Every item on display represented distance, transport, and cost. General stores also operated on trust. Credit was common. Purchases were recorded, not paid immediately. That tied families and businesses together long term. The storekeeper wasn't just a retailer, they were a gatekeeper to suppliers and information. These stores were also social anchors. People came here to exchange news, check notices, and hear what was happening beyond town limits. In isolated places, the general store was where the outside world entered daily life. Behind the scenes, skilled trades kept everything running, and blacksmithing was one of the most critical. Horseshoes, tools, fittings, and repairs were all dependent on the forge. Rather than explain the process here, this exhibit does it better. The recorded audio you're about to hear walks through the tools, techniques, and daily work of a Western blacksmith in detail. Let that play, and then continue through the
strange-looking
space.
tools and things around here puzzle me. How can I ever figure out how to use them? Well, of course, you need muscle and strength. But that's only part of blacksmithing. Your head wasn't attached just for decoration. Use it. Learn how tools should be used. Figure out how the machines work. For example, you can yank that pole sticking out of a tangle of heavy iron on the floor over there. That's called a tire shrinker. Just pulling the pole, though, isn't enough. You got to know how to get the iron tire to fit a buggy or wagon wheel. The same formula, muscle plus mind, will do the trick on everything in the blacksmithing trade.
Newspapers were the main informational link between towns and the wider world. They carried local notices alongside national and international news, all on the same page. Prices, weather, births, deaths, and advertisements sat next to political updates and distant events. Newspapers were read repeatedly, shared, and reused until they were worn out. For many people, this was their only regular connection to places they would never visit. News traveled slowly, but it traveled consistently.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.